Imagine waking up to find your hometown condemned. The roads are cracking open. Smoke is pouring from the ground. And the government tells you, leave everything behind and don't come back. This isn't fiction. This happened in the United States, and the fire that destroyed the town, it's still burning. Beneath the surface. This is the story of Centralia, Pennsylvania, the U.S. town that vanished overnight, tucked away in the Appalachian Mountains. Centralia was a quiet mining town with a population just over 2,000. Founded in 1866, the town grew around the rich anthracite coal buried deep beneath it. There were schools, churches, small shops, and corner bars. People knew each other by name. Kids played in the streets. It was the kind of town where everyone waved, where generations stayed close to home. But beneath that peaceful life, a silent threat was waiting. In the spring of 1962, the town council made a simple decision: clean up the local landfill before Memorial Day by setting it on fire. It had been done before, but this time something went wrong. Unbeknownst to anyone, the fire seeped through a crack in the landfill floor and ignited a coal seam deep underground. A seam connected to a vast network of abandoned mine tunnels directly beneath Centralia. Once the coal caught fire, there was no stopping it. At first, it was subtle. Whispers of smoke rising from odd places, a strange smell in the air, sulfur, thick and choking. Basements started to heat up. Some homes were so hot, the walls felt warm to the touch. The roads began to buckle. Vegetation withered from invisible heat. Sinkholes opened. People started feeling dizzy from the carbon monoxide. And still, most residents stayed. This was home. And the fire, it was underground, out of sight. The government tried to extinguish it. Crews dug trenches to block it, poured slurry mixtures to smother it, pumped water through the tunnels. Nothing worked. Then, in 1981, disaster struck. A 12-year-old boy, Todd Dembowski, was walking in his backyard when the ground suddenly gave way beneath him. He fell into a sinkhole to 150 feet deep, filled with poisonous gas. By sheer luck, a relative pulled him to safety in time. But the message was clear: Centralia was no longer safe. Within a year, relocation efforts began. The federal government approved $42 million to move residents out. Buyouts, demolitions, evictions. In 1992, the state of Pennsylvania claimed eminent domain over all property in Centralia. They shut down the town's services. Homes were bulldozed. Street signs were removed. What had once been a proud mining community faded into a ghost town. A few residents refused to leave, holding on to what little remained. By 2013, only 5 people were left. They were allowed to live out their days in peace, but Centralia had no zip code, no post office, and no future. Today, Centralia is almost completely erased. The streets still exist, cracked, overgrown, empty. The infamous Graffiti Highway became a canvas for urban explorers until it was covered and closed off in 2020. The fire beneath, still burning. It may continue for another 250 years. The story of Centralia is a haunting reminder how a single mistake, a small fire, can destroy an entire community. How something invisible can burn just below the surface for decades. And how a town can vanish almost overnight. If you drive through eastern Pennsylvania today, you might miss it completely. But the smoke is still there, and so is the silence. Centralia may be gone, but it's not forgotten.